Hello guys, back at me here, and today we got the Foster Season 5, Episode 8, Engaged. Okay, so this episode starts off with, with them talking about the prom, and about how it's called, about how hers was, her stuff, it was, yeah, so anyway, at school, so they're like, Jesus is engaged, and Jesus is like, see ya, and yeah, so we're like, should we ask Emma about the ring? So anyway, should we ask Emma if it's, should we, and they're like, can I invite Emma? And she's like, like, no girlfriends, or Mariana's like, or should we no fiancés? And he's just like, I'm done, I'm out of here. And yeah, and she's like, so yeah, so Lena invites Emma anyway. So anyway, at the school, they're like, hey, can we count on your vote for making Kirby private school? And he's like, sorry, but have you seen the model? And they're like, what model? So there's a model of the ABCP, aka Anchor Reach Private, and basically they're like, OMG, yeah, this is gonna take some people on board to ABCP. I got that. Anyway, so anyway, Callie is trying to get the SAU UCSD art program, and it's basically like, and one of the ladies like, hey, you should try to get into a different firm, and Callie sees AJ there, and she sees some of AJ's sketches, and she's like, how come I've never seen any of these? And he's just like, cause you never asked. So, yeah, Callie, you should really pay more attention to AJ. So yeah, so he just goes to Gabe, he's like, yeah, he's just smelling, not my arms, and that causes some drama and stuff, so, with he's just trying to say, hey, Gabe, you should tell Anna how you feel, and he's like, but she's marrying Mike, and she's like, yeah, but not, she wouldn't be if you tell her how you feel about her. Maybe if you tell her how you feel about her, maybe she will reconsider and go with you. And it's just like, Jesus. Yeah. It's kind of like, Jesus. Sometimes I thought that I liked you, but now you're annoying. You're kind of like, now it makes sense that you're Mariana's twin, cause she's annoying, and you are in this episode. So yeah. So anyway, they invite Emma, and Emma and he's like, where's the ring? And she's like, I said not to wear it, but she puts it on for him, and she's like, and yeah. So he's just so anyway, so he's just like, so they're like, hey, there's no bar, and she's like, what do you mean stuff like no bar? She's like, Brandon's like, hey, you wouldn't help us, and two, I can't drink, so yeah, you should have done this. So so Lena's like, hey, where's the bar? And she's like, there is no bar, and yeah, it's just like, and Mariana's like, could you tell us not to drink? And it's just like, so Brandon at the party, Elena and Victor are there, and they're like, hey, they see Jesus, Mariana and Gabe take pictures together, and they're like, hey, maybe we made a mistake keeping them apart. She's like, too late for your mistake, because too late for you guys to now say, it's too late for you guys now to say that you think you made a mistake when your daughter is basically marrying Mike. So it's kind of too late for you guys to say that. So anyway, yeah. So back at the party, Brandon and Grace do a song for Jesus, and Emma and Jesus kind of says, hey, they'll be doing. He said something about wonder what they'll be doing for them when they get married, and it's just like, Jesus, she doesn't want to marry you at your age. Have so basically, Mariana was like, I was like, basically, I don't want to be married to Jesus at her age, and she's like, we'll talk to Jesus, and she's like, no, I should talk to him, and she basically talks to him saying, hey, we're too young to be engaged, Jesus, and he's like, is that the only reason you said yes? And she's like, I never said yes. And Jesus just blows up at her, gets angry, saying that maybe we should then break up. I don't need you, Emma. And he's just like, and Mariana's like, yes, you do. She has to buy you everything that happened, and she and she and she basically is the best girlfriend you'd ever have. And she's like, and she's like, and she's like, and she and he's just like, hey, you guys are friends again? Great, but leave him alone. Let's just call him. And she's like, don't do. And she's like, you stay out of it. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So she's like, so yeah. So she's like, let's just. So she's like, yeah. She's like, so yeah. So anyway, they break up, and so yeah. So they break up, and Mariana leaves. So she's like, sorry. My mind gets confused sometimes when I can't think. And Mariana, okay, so this is everything that happened. Jesus is like, leave him alone. And she's, yeah, so, and Mariana and Emma basically just, and Mariana leaves with you're so stupid, Jesus, and basically comfort Emma on the porch. And she's like, he's gonna get better. He's gonna. And she's like, when is he gonna do that? So anyway, yeah. So anyway, before that before that whole blow up, before they broke up, I talked about the other part where Jesus does a toast about second chances, about about how two people born together, and Brandon basically confronts him saying, hey, what the crap was that toast? And he's like, do you really think you want Anna to marry her? You think you want your dad marrying Anna when she took things for Gabe? This has nothing to do with you. Just stay out of it. And Brandon just basically catches Gabe and Anna in a very serious moment. Where Anna's like, hey, but Gabe's like, I'm still in love with you, and I'm still in love with you. I should have found you instead of just doing this. I should have found you when I got out of prison. And she's like, I love you too, but I love Mike, and I'm gonna marry him, and I'm glad to be with him. And yeah, so anyway, when Jesus comes home next day, he gets a message from Gabe, and yeah, so anyway, Callie and AJ are, you know, looking over his stuff, and so yeah, so he's like, we're going to this thing tomorrow, and basically, AJ puts on a shirt, and they're like, immigrants are welcome here, and basically, and Aaron's there, and he's basically jealous of Callie and AJ thing. And yeah, basically that episode is this episode. Gemma broken up with. Anna, Gabe gone. And Mike and Anna together, or married. But anyway, yeah. So Gemma broken up with again. For the second time. But this time it was because of Jesus, No, actually, I think was last time because of ages too. Yeah. Anyway, last time was probably because of ages, or Emma. I don't know. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next to Foster's.